Hi everyone. Sorry about the 10-minute delay to start with. We had quickly wanted to run this session, so we're looking at some data which we can pull out and share it with you. So right now we have got the resignation notice of All India Round 2. The much awaited resignation notice brings a lot of relief to many candidates and us too. Now this resignation notice and today basically has been a good day in terms of many decisions being made. One in terms of the resignation notice, the Madhya Pradesh decision by the Supreme Court, and the Telangana decision, which possibly favors a large set of candidates, all of them. So now with the decisions, at least the counselling will move forward. Whether you're on the positive side or the negative side, the counsellings will move forward. We'll quickly look at we'll look at a brief on the Madhya Pradesh decisions and the Telangana decisions at the end of the session. We'll also be running separate sessions today for on Telangana, whatever the decision, the impact is, and also on Andhra Pradesh fee, where there is a confusion. So if you're filling choices for Andhra Pradesh, please wait, we'll run a session, we'll tell you exactly, might or might not be helpful, we'll tell you exactly what the status is. Now we'll look at the resignation notice, and we'll also have a look at the state round 2 versus All India Round 2 decisions in the context of these resignation rules. MCC has published the resignation rules. So clearly we'll take you through the rules. It is exactly like what we mentioned in terms of the rules, and still there is some place where there is lesser clarity. We'll also take you through that. First, round 1 or round 2 seats can be resigned. What is a round 1 seat? That the only way you can have a round 1 seat is if you have retained your round 1 seat. So basically MCC is confirming that there is those who want to resign their round 1 and round 2 seats can do so from this period. So in case there is some confusion saying that rest of the notice does not refer to All India round 1 admitted candidates who retain their round 2 seat. Okay. All those candidates who were admitted in All India round 1, opted for upgradation, fill choices, did not fill choices, but somehow whatever it is, did not get upgraded. They now have their retained All India round 1 seats. Many of them having their original stuck at the round 1 institutes, unable to get them back. 4 p.m. today onwards, you will be able to, till 26/12, the round 1 admitted candidates also can resign. No confusion in that. Irrespective of whatever is mentioned over here, no confusion in that. Round 1 admitted candidates can resign from 17th 4 p.m. The confusion exists in one part, which we will explain later. So round 1 or round 2 seat, this is only for the joint candidates. First, you are holding a seat. Let us say you are allotted in All India round 2. You did not join or not planning to join. This notice has absolutely no relevance for you. Only when you join, you can resign. Without even joining, it just means not joining. You don't need to do anything. If in case you are not interested in joining, your security deposit will be forfeited for an All India round 2 new allotted candidate. Clear? So this notice is only for 3 sets of candidates. All India round 1 retained candidates. 1, they have their round 1 seat mentioned over here. Second, for All India round 2 joined candidates. This might be a freshly allotted candidates. First time in All India round 2, free exit, and then first time allotted. At the end of your round 2 allotment, the results, you will have freshly allotted in round 2 as the status. Remark that candidates who joined their seats by today, by 17th morning, they have gone ahead and joined. They now want to resign for that set of candidates. Or upgraded candidates. They got upgraded from round 1 to round 2. They had their round 2 seat, went ahead and joined. So 1, All India round 1 retained, freshly allotted and joined, upgraded and joined. This set of candidates alone, this notice is relevant for. They alone can resign because they are holding a seat. Resignation is applicable only for them. I got upgraded in All India round 1. From All India round 1 to round 2, I am going to resign my All India round 1 seat. Not right. If you are upgraded, All India round 1 is relieving, already relieving letter you would have got, so that is not there. So only for these set of candidates. This long explanation is so that rest of them don't get confused. Whoever is actually part of this, now we will start explaining what it is. Basically, freshly allotted candidates of round 2, you have joined the seats, but now want to resign. You can join later too. 19th you can join, and then you want to resign. All of them can resign within the stipulated time. So any time later till 20th if you join, you can resign till 6 p.m. of 26/12. When does the resignation start? Today. So anyone who joins an All India round 2 seat or holds an All India Round 1 retained seat can resign during this period. First is freshly allotted. Candidates who have got upgraded in round 2 join the upgraded seat and now want to resign the seat can vacate the seat. Even if you join on 20th, you can resign till 26th. Candidates will have to be physically report. So some candidates might, this might definitely be required because anyways your certificates are with the joint institute. So you will have to physically report. Very rarely some candidates like DNB joint candidates might not have their originals with the institute. Physical reporting is not required, but institutes, now that they have mentioned this, institute might ask you to come there and then get all the formalities done. But this is what it is, you will be able to resign. Candidates are advised to ensure that the resignation letter is generated online. Very, very critical. Exactly like you get your admission letter, got your admission letter from Intra MCC. Every one of them who is going for resignation would have got their admission letter from Intra MCC, correct? Exactly like you got the provisional admission letter, you will also have a resignation letter from MCC. Without that, in Intra MCC, who will give you that? The institute only will give you that after entering the details. Without that, your resignation is not complete in the system. Ensure that you get that, otherwise you will still be in the joint status in the system. Now the confusion that exists is possibly exists. This is exit with forfeiture. This is exit with forfeiture of security deposit. So basically, All India Round 2 candidates, if you resign any point in time within 26th, if you have joined and then resigned any point in time within 26th, you will have forfeiture of your security deposit, eligible for All India Round 3 through fresh payment of security deposit. Very clear. You are eligible for All India Round 3 through if you resign before 26th, but with fresh payment of security deposit. No state funda here. This is directly All India only. All India rules apply for All India. Nothing based on state as of now. No intimations yet on anything based on state. So this is how it works. All India Round 3, you will be eligible for fresh registration. Now, second part is the All India Round 1 admitted candidates and retain now. This we have been already mentioning that when they resign the seat, can they resign the seat? Yes, you can. They have clearly mentioned over here that you can resign the seat. No, there will be confusion. Candidates will create confusion saying that the scenario has not been put up here. So there will be confusion, but you can leave your round 1 seat, no confusion. R1 retained alone, when they resign, like we already mentioned, whether it is with forfeiture or without forfeiture, they have not mentioned. Basically, what they have not mentioned is, you have mentioned is that you can resign, no confusion in it. You are going for another state seat at later, you can resign till 26th. But this set of candidates alone, whether they will have, if they participate in All India Round 3, whether they will have to repay the security deposit, or if they participate, if they go out of the counseling, whether they will get the security deposit refunded, that is not clear. UG, they did not have a forfeiture. We believe that just because they have mentioned these two alone, there is no forfeiture. They have cleverly left it out to say that there is no forfeiture possibly, but we can't confirm till MCC puts it up. Call them. For candidates who don't worry about this refund, because you are getting a state round 2 seat, I am not concerned about this refund. All I want is a resignation, no issues. Go ahead and resign, whether it is a refund or not. You will come to know in March, or when you log into All India Round 3, it will ask you to pay. Straightforward. If it asks you to pay, it is exit with forfeiture. But we believe that in 1 or 2 days, they will come up with that clause too, saying that it is exit without forfeiture or whatever it is, they will come up with that clause. Don't take a decision based on, if you are taking a decision based on security deposit forfeiture, then we don't have clarity on this. Only MCC can clarify. MCC call support will not clarify. So you will have to write to ADGME for notification. So that is pretty much very clear. The biggest advantage that we have, we will just quickly look at statewise information too. This was very quickly put up by the team. Thanks, Vinal, for this. So, All India Round 2, we have already gone through this entire thing on how to look at information. This set of institutes, we have this set of states, we have already mentioned that except for those which close on 20th, there is a possibility that you need not even join the All India Round 2 seat and just check with them that 20th December they are available. In case you are going for the All India Round 2 seat, wait for the results and decide between State Round 2 and All India Round 2. We had already mentioned, if you have not gone through that video, please check that video. Here, on 20th December, if the results are going to come, in case you don't want to take a last minute risk, you can now go ahead and join. confidently knowing that all India round 2 joint candidates can resign, but only a security deposit forfeiture is involved. If you are okay with that, go ahead and join, and then after these results you can resign your all India round 2 seat, and if this is better, join the Uttar Pradesh or the Karnataka seat. Here Karnataka, there might be an issue because all India round 1, if round 2, if you are allotted and you join Karnataka, actually you are ineligible. So that confusion, not sure how it happens, and you need certificates for 20th joining, which you might not have. So Karnataka may be a little bit of a confusion because you would have already had to choose between either of these, or possibly you will have to wait at all India, wait till Karnataka results and then see if you can get your certificates and run for all India joining. Some level of confusion there on Karnataka alone. But other counselings, Chandigarh anyways does not allow all India round to join. The rest of the counselings over here, best thing that MCC has done is 26th 6 p.m. is the timeline of 26th 6 p.m. right? Is the timeline of resignation. Now this makes this pretty easy. You can confidently go ahead and join. Then after allotment, you can go to the institute. 24th they are usually open, or at least 26th they are usually open. Even if 26th is a holiday on account of Christmas, you can go ahead and join. In case you join your all India round 2 now, and then in case there is a better seat over here, resign your all India round 2 and come back to state. So confidently you can go ahead and fill your choices if not already done. So like we already mentioned, all India round 2 to state round 2 has become, MCC has facilitated that by including this till 26th December. This also tells us something. Choice filling can only start on 27th December or 28th December for all India round 3, right? All India round 3, it can start only on 27th or 28th December because the seats will only be available on 26th December. Very good decision, a long time to, unlike last year, this time it is good to see all these falling in place, especially with a long timeline already prescribed by MCC. Now, we have the choice filling dates of Andhra Pradesh government quota, management quota. Results we don't have. So these you just have to check. Gujarat will notify now. Haryana will notify, and Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan will also notify. Now we come to the the Telangana decision and the Madhya Pradesh decision. Here we have not put up Telangana. We will put up Telangana. We don't know what will happen, but we'll put up Telangana. Timelines we are not sure. So MP, first today we had a stay in the Supreme Court on the MP High Court judgment. The Madhya Pradesh High Court judgment clearly mentioned that, what did it mention? That NBE is supposed to provide a revised merit list after taking into account the issues in the earlier merit list when they included in-service candidates. So they were supposed to come back with a revised merit list. Till then, the counselling would not have proceeded, correct? The counselling cannot proceed. This judgment has been stayed. The prayer itself by NBE and basically against was that this judgment be stayed. Now this judgment has been stayed means the earlier merit list as of now stands. That is our interpretation. This is purely our interpretation. We believe that MP will act like this. Earlier merit list stands means this has been stayed and it has been the case has been posted 4 weeks later, very clearly 4 weeks later, which means the earlier merit list stands, the one given by NBE. NBE has got that stay now. Earlier merit list stands, and MP can now go ahead and directly publish the allotment list. They have already got their choices done. Just publish the allotment list and be the same as every institute. Only thing is MP round 1 is getting published now. Might not make a huge difference unless they want to start filling choices again, because MP round 1 choices would have been slightly different and that might give an advantage. Now confidently maybe even they can go ahead because there is nothing possible till 4 weeks. Maybe they give a chance to candidate to fill choices again. If they want slight better movement, they can do that too. It is up to the institute. Most of the candidates would want at least some allotment to be published quickly. So between that they can have a decision. But most likely even if they start tomorrow, what happens is MP round 1 results, we are expecting that it will be published before some time, 24th, or they have good number of days to publish it by 23rd, 24th. Right now, if you are holding an AAR2 seat, join it, wait for MP results and then decide on this results date. And if MP results are better, you can go ahead and resign your seat. In case your MP results do not even come in, continue with your All India round 2 seat, or even if you don't want it, resign it, and then that becomes a vacancy in All India round 3. You yourself can fill those choices in All India round 3 if there is a confusion with MP later. So clear? MP, right now the right option is AAR2. If you have a seat, join and then go ahead with whatever MP does later, confidently knowing that at any point in time at a security deposit forfeiture, I can get back my certificates and go back to the same state where I had my certificates. So that MP round 1 is also possible. So MP is sorted that way. Now Telangana, rest of the states, Gujarat, Haryana, Rajasthan, will quickly notify. I'm not sure if they have notified by the time we are running, but just we'll check on that. And then we have Telangana. Telangana, the judgment today in the High Court, today morning, is that multiple queries were asked. Most of them they had said that it is the clause which said that other state candidates, in most of the queries, other state studied candidates, basically we'll pull up that. So this is for Telangana. Possibly we'll close the session with Telangana. If you're a Telangana candidate, then it is relevant. Otherwise, skip. Rest of it we have clearly discussed. We will also run a separate session on Telangana. Okay, so yeah. So Telangana, quickly we'll run through what was the earlier eligibility clause. So Telangana, we had eligibility saying MBBS from Telangana state and schooling in Telangana, 6 to intermediate were eligible. MBBS from Siddhartha Medical College, Vijayawada, and schooling in Telangana, 6 to intermediate were eligible for the government quota of Telangana. Through explanation B under the rule, under the local rule, they had mentioned that candidates who have done MBBS in Telangana but did not do required schooling in Telangana were ineligible. So basically all those who joined as non-locals in Telangana during their MBBS, basically 15% AAEQ, or candidates who joined the management quota under non-local category, all this set of candidates were ineligible, even though they had done their MBBS in Telangana, because they did not do 6 to intermediate in Telangana. Now, there is the other category where AP MBBS, Telangana residents, AP MBBS, other state MBBS, these were ineligible. This has not changed now with the High Court judgment. All of them continue to remain ineligible. That has not been the prayer at all. Even whatever has been the prayer, that has not been touched upon because already there is a High Court judgment. So this part is the same, no difference. Only difference is basically anybody who had done MBBS from Telangana and did schooling outside Telangana. Outside Telangana. So MBBS in Telangana, did schooling. It's like Uttarakhand. I am from Uttarakhand. I have done my MBBS in Telangana. I did my MBBS under management quota in Telangana. I am from a different state. I am from AP schooling, but I did my MBBS in Telangana. All these set of candidates will now be eligible, which means Telangana will have to run another application form filling timeline. They will have to open this up for all these candidates, and then these candidates will have to apply. Possibly takes 4 days, 5 days, or a maximum a week, and then there might be results. Or if Telangana decides to challenge it in the Supreme Court, then we are in for another delay. We hope that they go ahead with this, possibly because this is a detailed one, the judgment is a detailed one, but we will have to wait for clarity on this entire thing. So as of now, what we understand is Telangana, if they want to go ahead with this judgment, they will open up applications. It will take a few days, and then they will open up choice filling, and then they will publish the results, which means 26th end looks a little difficult, which means Telangana candidates have a decision to make on already around to joining. As of now, what we would suggest again for Telangana candidates is, if no notification comes in, if you are not very much concerned about the security deposit, you have taken the seat by merit only. So all India round 2, you can join and wait till 26th for any update in Telangana, so that you can take a decision. But in case you decide to resign that and wait for Telangana round 1, you will have to resign and lose your security deposit. But right now, at least holding a seat is possible, because you can go back to the same state of not holding a seat with your originals till 26th. After looking at more information, you have time till 20th to join the seat. You can also wait till 20th for any notification from Telangana on to decide, see whether they are going for a higher appealing against this, or they are going for this with this judgment and then going ahead. Last time they appealed in MBBS, so just keeping that in mind. Just wait for the notifications of Telangana. So MP is clear. Telangana is as such. We'll have to wait for clarity. The judgment is very clear, but what Telangana is going to do is something that we'll have to wait for. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope this was clear. I think there are a few queries, I guess. I'm not sure if we'll be able to take up a few queries. On Andhra Pradesh, we will run a session today. Definitely run a session today. So Haryana will put up a notification. Haryana, what you've asked, what is the issue with will Haryana put up? Haryana quickly runs the process, so don't need to worry. If you are still don't get a notification by tomorrow, or if you see that the results are going to be published on 22nd, join your All India Round 2 seat and then resign later. I have an All India Round one seat with no upgradation. So this we have clarified. I don't know. Please follow ZyNerd. In case you are not following ZyNerd, every information is there available. We have very clearly clarified in our earlier videos too. The query is if I have an All India Round 1 seat with no upgradation, what happens to my seat and security deposit? In case All India Round 1 retain seat, directly go into All India Round 3, automatic willingness for upgradation. Don't need to give upgradation anywhere. No security deposit forfeited. We mentioned that in the Round 2 rules that we did 2 days back. No security deposit forfeiture. You can directly fill choices in All India Round 3. No payment to be made. In case you get a better seat, you get this seat. In case you don't get a better seat, then this is retained. So will there be extension of joining? I don't know why there is an extension required. 20th and 21st. Not sure what results are coming in on 20th, 21st for an extension unless you are from Uttar Pradesh. We don't know whether there will be an extension, but right now, even without an extension, you might be able to take a decision. Only difference is the security deposit forfeiture. Can you please make a detailed stray round and round 3 conversions? How to approach round 3 and stray round? See, stray round eligibility, we have got a video. It will be under the info bytes section in ZyNerd for subscribers. You will be able to see the stray round eligibility video. On round 3 versus stray round, it is a long way ahead. It is only during round 3 choice filling. It is very difficult to predict anything. See, we can make a video saying, look at these factors. 90% that will not work. That video will not work because stray round is a pure round where you cannot predict anything. Last year, there was a Bangalore Medical College general surgery seat which went on at a higher rank. Who would have predicted? We can't predict. But if you're going to wait for that medical college seat this year, you might not get it because the seat that comes up for a stray round depends upon a decision taken by the candidate at the end of All India Round 3 allotment. No prediction works there. What you can predict is, am I okay with some set of 100 seats I pick up, which were there in stray round last year? Equivalent to that, if there are any seats, am I okay with that? Am I willing to take the risk? Even then, there might be a slightly higher ranker than you who would take the same decision this year and come there. So stray versus All India Round 3 decisions are difficult. We will run a session definitely on how the entire thing works and what all to look at, but difficult decision it is. What about candidates who allotted in round 2 and allotted in round 2? This query is R2 allotted and wish to upgrade to R3. Possible, nothing to be done. You join your seat, provide willingness for upgradation here, and then upgradation in the institute, round 2 institute, and then you can fill choices in R3. No security deposit forfeiture, directly fill choices in R3. Joining date for round 2 will be extended. Can you mention why the query is? We'll just wait for a minute. You mention why the query or why is it required for the joining to be extended? Because we don't see a reason other than Uttar Pradesh, which is actually publishing the results on 20th. For them, an extension in All India Round 2 would be useful because they can wait and then decide. But other than that, if there is some reason just mention, we'll suggest a solution. Other than the security deposit forfeiture part, we'll suggest a solution. On the actual question, we will say, even if they extend the round 2 joining, even if they extend, they will do it at the last minute on 20th December or 19th evening. It will be too late for you to wait for 19th December and then plan travel the next day, ask the institute whether they are available, etc. and then take a decision. It might be too late. As of now, we would suggest sincerely, maximum you can push it till 20th December morning. Check with the institute if they are available on 20th December. If your travel is short, maybe wait till 19th December for any extension, or check with the institute if they are available on 20th December. And then morning or at least till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on 20th December, make a call to join, because institute level infrastructure issues, Wi-Fi issues, those will occur. MCC portal related issues might occur. So if you want to join, don't expect an extension and go ahead. In case it is extended, then take a call. Yeah, call support. So if I resign round 2 seat, security deposit, once you are allotted in round 2, you do not join. Join and resign. All these scenarios, your security deposit will be forfeited. No way you can save your security deposit except in the case where you join and go for upgradation. If you join and go for upgradation, your security deposit is with you. Otherwise, security deposit cannot be saved. No way. And MP candidates who want to wait till MP round 2 having AAR2 seat in hand, what should they do, sir? MP round 2. See, it is almost like we should consider MP round 2, round 1 now, provided they publish all the results. We hope that everything is good, they will publish. This is actually an MP round 2. You will see that reference many candidates will be putting up in the Telegram group. This is almost like an MP round 2 if they allow you to fill choices again. If it is almost like an MP round 2, all those movements which otherwise would have happened in MP round 2 might happen with a slight negative impact. That's it. So this MP round 2 is, even though it is termed as MP round 1, you should ideally consider it as MP round 2. But your query is, I want to hold an All India round 2 seat and then participate in MP round, next round. We will consider its current round gets over and then MP next round, which happens after All India round 3. Correct? That is your query. That should be your query, because you're saying I want to participate in MP round 2. Your assumption would be that round which happens after All India round 3 is over if you don't get a seat in the current round. In that case, All India round 3, if you're still, sorry, okay, so good. So All India round 3, if you're still holding that seat, round 2 seat, or you join some other new seat, in both the scenarios, you will not be able to resign that seat. MCC's rule is very clear. You can't resign. Whether MP allows you allotment or not is second, but this seat cannot be resigned. So that you need to consider before taking a decision. Taking All India round 2 seat into that All India round 3, if All India round 2 seat is retained also, you cannot resign. If there is a better seat and you join it, after joining you cannot resign. So by this time, if MP results are not published, then it is a problem. And also this, we would suggest that when you are filling choices for All India round 3, fill choices that are you want to join and assume that you are going to join. Whatever better you get an MP is a lucky seat in case there is a possibility, but there might not be a possibility. This you decide to join is what we would suggest. It is too risky to leave everything and then go for MP. So just decide. Will ADGME respond for AAR1 retained candidates security deposit forfeiture for resigning now? You go ahead and resign. In case security deposit is a very big concern, then decide on it. If it decides your entire joining or I mean, basically, one shouldn't ideally do that. But let us say if it is All India round 2 joined and deemed university 2 lakhs, etc., it is definitely a concern. Even 25,000 is a concern, not to say that it is a smaller amount. But even if it is an All India round 2 new join seat, you would have taken the decision to join and then resign. Correct? So assume that All India round 1 retained free exit without forfeiture is an additional thing that MCC offers, which usually did not used to be earlier. Basically, only they gave 2 days. So assume it that way and know that otherwise it was anyways forfeiture. I should take a decision is what we should say. Whether they will give clarity depends upon how many mails go on to adgme@nic.in. We have also mailed immediately to ADGME to tell them that this has been missed out. That clause needs to be there. Maybe they consciously did not put it. We don't know. It was there in the UG prospectus. Just check that. The last few queries, if we resign UP state round 2 and state seat in AA mop-up, then we can eligible for, see, if you join an All India round 3 seat, then you are not able to resign. Whether UP allots you or not is a secondary thing. You will not be able to resign, and whether if UP allots you, that seat might even lapse. That is not the right thing to do. So again, check this. Second, UP also has this problem of UP state round 2 resignation deadline. We have already mentioned that round 1 resignation deadline will be after All India round 3 results, but this did not have All India round 2 results, but unfortunately they give resignation with forfeiture only. So this is a concern too. UP state round 2 resignation is a problem. They should allow resignation first to join All India round 3 with just security deposit forfeiture, or if they allow resignation later with fee forfeiture, that also some candidates may accept, but that you check. Second, if you join the All India round 3 seat, you can't resign, right? So that is another consideration. Even if UP round 3 they allow or they somehow don't remove, that is a problem. But I think this year some states might remove. You wait for the schedules timelines. There will be terrible confusion over there during that time. But can we resign state round 2 seat and join another state round 2 seat? Purely depends upon your first state round 2 seat, whether they allow resignation. Many states do not allow resignation immediately. They will allow after All India round 3 only. Some states only allow resignation. So the first state where you join, they should allow resignation. When you are joining, check with the state if they allow resignation. If there is a notification, we will also put that up for the first state. Round 1 seat retained, which is resigned. How can, okay, so this is something that Miss mentioning. All India round 1 retained seat or All India round 2 joint seat. You are resigning for some reason. Maybe you resign for state like Chandigarh or Karnataka. Not sure whether it is possible now. 17th is the last date. So let us say for some reason you can fill the same choice in round 3. If you want that same choice, ideal is to join this and then go ahead. There are implications there, we know. But you can fill the same choice in round 3. If you are interested in the seat, you want to take the seat and you are sure about that, this possibility exists and you will get that. In case a higher rank candidate is not allotted the seat, then you will get it. Seat will be vacant. You can fill that choice. You will get it if a higher rank candidate is not allotted the seat. The same All India round 1 retained or joint seat which you resign now between 17th and 26th. Can I join All India round 2 seat, opt to an upgradation and resign? Yeah. So resignation is not dependent on opting for upgradation, not opting for upgradation. All India round 2 seat, even if you opt for upgradation, you can resign. Do we need to say anything to college about direct willingness of seat from AAQ1, AAR1 retained to AAR3? I want to upgrade, nothing to be done for willingness. They have not mentioned anything, but nothing to be done for willingness. They have not mentioned. Maybe you can also mail adgme@nic.in with this query. Continuously you keep mailing. Maybe they will put up that notice that they did last year. Just check on that. Will UP round 2 state joint candidates leave and take part in All India round 3? We are not sure, ma'am. Like we mentioned, we just explained that whether you can resign UP state round 2 with just security deposit forfeiture to join All India round 3 depends upon the timeline of UP. Otherwise, if they ask for government fee forfeiture, etc., that is a slightly different thing. Like because it happened last time that they had this 2-day policy, there is a problem. UP All India, what is it? UP the state round 3 start says 7th. All India round 3 results is on 4th. UP last time had this 2-day rule. By that 2-day rule, 5th should be the choice filling start, which means 4th should be the resignation timeline. So it is a little confusing there. So we are not able to take a decision because All India round 3 results are also on 4th. 1 day, it might, there is an additional 1 day here. Whether it works or not, we'll have to check. Last two, we'll stop here. UP round 1, you have joined the seat and you are opting for upgradation. Round 2 and round 3 you are opting. Should I start on December 20th? If this is an MDMS seat, whether UP round 1, whatever be the seat, if you are holding an MDMS seat, purely depends upon the institute. If the institute asks you to join on December 20th, you will have to join. You can check with them and ask them to allow flexibility to move on to round 2, round 3. I'll join after upgradation. Some institutes may allow, some government institutes don't allow. Very clearly we know that. Depends upon the institute. Just check with the institute whether they allow. You can join any date after that. Jan 5th you can join, Jan 10th you can join. That is not a problem. Only thing is institute has to accept, and it should be before Jan 30th or 5th, the last date of admissions. Before that you have to start your duties. That is the only thing. But as of now, if you are having your UP round 1 seat and going for upgradation, you can request them to tell them that I am going till round 3, so please allow me to join after Jan 15th, 13th, whenever the results are published. So that is possible provided the institute is okay. Institute says you can't, you will have to start duties. Any chance of lowering cutoff percentage? We have been mentioning that multiple times. Unless candidates take an effort, reduction in cutoff percentile may not happen on its own. We are not sure if anybody has taken effort. The reason why we are pushing this is not to say that there will be debate on whether reducing cutoff is good, reducing cutoff is not good. There will be two sides to it. Some will be okay, some will not be okay. Why is it reduced, etc. Only thing that we are worried about is last year what happened is whether cutoff has to be reduced or not. Whatever your viewpoint is, All India round 3 will start and NMC will not publish the cutoff reduction notification, and there will be cases filed and there will be a delay. Whatever side you are, this delay is going to impact. If you are looking for cutoff reduction, please go ahead and represent now. Let them take a call, whatever, right now, instead of waiting for 26th. After 26th, if there is a delay in choice filling because last year representation by associations, case was filed by some PWD candidates, I guess. And then they waited for 14 days or 10 days, 14 days after the round 3 starting, actual start. And then after the delay, they published the cutoff reduction. Then there was another 1 week delay. So it again got delayed by 20 days or 24 days actually. This is a simple decision to make. Let them decide whatever and let it not go beyond this is what we believe. So Maharashtra allowed All India round 3 to participate in India state round 3. Maharashtra allowed All India round 3. Did not allow All India round 3 joint candidates. So that they did not allow. Maybe there were 4-5 misses, but that is different. They did not allow All India round 3 joint candidates to participate in Maharashtra round 3. Now, right now, the prospectors say All India round 3 allotted or ineligible, exactly like last year. But last year they changed it to All India round 3 joint. MCC increased the date of joining, not sure. So, Dr. Gagandeep, you are saying that All India round 1 retained candidates. See, there is a different issue. We will sort that out. You are saying that All India round 1 seat retained candidates are not able to resign. Okay, that MCC call support is saying. This is completely different from whatever notification they have put up. This is a regular thing. As an MCC call support going through the prospectus, trying not to figure out what happens, and then in the prospectus they don't find a clause. Therefore, they saying something is completely a different issue because the MCC call center is not trained. This does not have anything to do with MCC's decision. Please tell your nodal officer that MCC authorities' decisions are different from what the call center represents. This is an issue at a systemic end. They are telling you that is not the truth. The truth is, it clearly mentions over here, sir, round 1 candidates can resign. So they go into the withdrawal portal, into the the intra-MCC portal and manage candidate reporting, or some link will be there. There they go to withdrawal. You will be listed as a candidate there. They click on your name. You are an All India round 1 admitted candidate, and click on withdraw. You will get your withdrawal letter. That's it. That will work. If it does not work, then get back. This is very clear confirmation that they can resign their round 1 seat. Only thing is they have not listed it down. Otherwise, mail across to ADGME. MCC call center is not going to help. Mail across ADGME so that they add that clause so that your nodal officer is okay with that, or just ask him to try. You will withdraw. You will get your withdrawal letter. That should be fine. There is an issue, we know that, but that is an issue with the MCC call center. This definitely allows round 1 candidates to resign. There is no other, and obviously logically you would know that the only person who is still holding a round 1 seat is a person who has retained their round 1 seat in round 2. Yeah, you can resign. R1 retained candidates can resign. So we'll stop here. Thanks a lot for watching. We will get back to you with the Andhra Pradesh video and possibly a quick video on Telangana again. Madhya Pradesh, it is pretty clear. We believe that they will go ahead either with a quick choice filling or directly publish the results and then go ahead with the choice filling. The quick choice filling will help in movements, but there is a time there too for maybe if they give 1 or 2 dates time, there will be a possibility of movements because All India round 2, better seats than All India round 2 will be filled now, and that will create in some movement, proper movement like a round 2. Madhya Pradesh round 2, that will be an advantage for decisions too. You don't need to wait for Madhya Pradesh second round, after All India round 3 round. So that will be good. We'll see how it goes for Madhya Pradesh. Telangana also we'll explain. So we'll have a Telangana video today evening and a Andhra Pradesh fee video today evening. Please don't lock your seats without for Andhra Pradesh. We'll run a video on the fee structure if you're looking at management quota seats, especially under Cat B. Not much of information we'll share, but we'll share information whatever has happened. It is not related to the current set, but still we'll share that information. Thanks a lot for watching.